Now, we recently had this fiscal cliff, thing that happened on January 1st. And the big settlement was $60 billion a year. We're going to raise taxes on the wealthy, like $60 billion. Obama was saying, oh, it's going to be, we're going to tax the 2%. Well, we taxed the top 0.7 of 1% with that. A little bit, $60 billion. Okay. The Congressional Budget Office estimated that if we let all the Bush tax cuts go through over this next decade, it would cost us another $4.6 trillion in deficits. So we cut out $600 billion and we let $4 trillion go through, right? And that's why we're facing now over the next decade $7 trillion of total additional deficit and debt, $7 trillion. Well, $4 trillion of that are the Bush tax cuts. And in fact, we can't get the economy going again. On January 1st, we had this fiscal cliff. We settled the tax side of this, quote, $60 billion, that's all. And Obama said, well, that's only the beginning. We're going to come back and get some more tax hikes out of these rich folks. And of course, the TEAPUBLICANs in Congress, in the House said, no way. We're all through with tax hikes. Everything from now on is going to be spending cuts, that's it. And they're holding firm to that. Obama made a big strategic error. What he could have done was to say, let the fiscal cliff happen, and then 24 hours later, we, the Democrats, could have put another bill in Congress just to cut the taxes on the middle class. And that meant that the Republicans would have been in a position of voting against a tax cut for the middle class. Their rich folks would have been left out, but they would have been. But instead, they settled for the small settlement of just $60 billion, put themselves, the administration, behind the 8 ball. And now what we've got is just the opposite occurring. Just the opposite, right? What are the Republicans saying? They're saying, let's go over the sequester cliff here, right? Let's let the $85 billion, $48 billion of which is defense, all occur. But watch, they'll turn right around within a week. And they'll introduce a bill to restore the defense spending only. So they're doing what Obama should have done with taxes. They're doing with defense, you see. The Democrats, excuse me, I know this is a Democrat meeting, but they're getting outmaneuvered time and time again. That's the problem. The Republicans are much tougher negotiators, I'm sad to say. Okay. So far, we've gotten $1 trillion in spending cuts only, $1 trillion in August 2011. Agreed to cut spending by $1 trillion. What did we get for that? Oh, an agreement just to put off debt ceiling brinkmanship until after the November elections. That's all we got for $1 trillion. We didn't get any tax hikes for that. That wasn't such a great deal either. And then we have the January 1st opportunity that was missed, and now we have the they're reversing it, turning it on us here with the defense situation. Not such a good track record. I worked for unions for many years and negotiated scores of contracts. And believe me, if I had that kind of negotiating record, I would have been voted